Hello everyone, my name is Zard and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be taking a look at set 75299, The Trouble on Tatooine. This is for ages 7+, it's 276 pieces, has 3 minifigures, and is $40 Canadian. So the 3 minifigures, or 2 minifigures and like a mini character, are the Child, the Mandalorian, and a Tuscan Raider. On the box, it just shows the 3 builds. You get the speeder, I believe it is just called a Ballista, and the Tuscan Raider tent. It has the Mandalorian logo in the corner, which I quite like. It fits this set, and it says Lego Star Wars there, and at the bottom there's the Mandalorian logo and the Child. So here is the set. It has 3 separate builds, and I think the main draw to this set is for sure the Beskar Mandalorian, but the Child could also be a draw to this set for some people if they haven't got the Razor Crest or the Buildable Child set, which that's nice to get this in a cheaper $40 set. I quite like the speeder. The Ballista design is nice, just kind of weird to have in this set, and the tent makes sense, but it's half a tent. It's kind of weird, and the gaps in it are not my favorite. But yeah, I'll just take away these minifigures and take a look at these 3 builds. So the first one is the Tuscan Raider tent. Inside there's a few like seats where a Tuscan Raider, or if like the Mandalorian is negotiating with some Tuscan Raiders, they could sit there. This little pot here, which I don't know where it went, but I know there was a bone piece here, which is interesting. There's a clip here, which I'm guessing is where the Tuscan Raider puts this. I forget the exact name for it. I feel like it's meant for like cleaning bantha teeth. There's a little fireplace here with these dark bluish gray cheese slope pieces, some of them slanted, some of them just straight on the studs. There's a circular sand colored piece right there where the minifigures could just stand on the studs and stand around the fire. There's this little bit in here which I'm not 100% sure on what it is. And the tent pieces, hold up the whole tent design, are just like a dark sand color, some tiles and some studs. The only problem I have with that part is the gaps here and the difference in colors, like some blacks or some dark bluish gray, light bluish gray. It's just those inconsistencies that are not my favorite thing to see in a set, but this is like not a super detailed set and not really accurate to the show, considering that on the box it shows the Tuscan Raider shooting the Ballista at the Mandalorian. So there's that, but this also was probably designed with just some early ideas on how the episode would play out. So that makes sense why there will be certain inconsistencies in this set. So the next build is the Ballista, which I quite like the design of it. I think it looks really nice. It's just weird to have in this set because there's no crate dragon or anything to shoot at it. So unless you want to create a scene where the Tuscan Raider is shooting at the Mandalorian, it's kind of a little odd. So it looks nice with a silver colored spring-loading shooter, which I don't remember if I've seen this color before. I know there in a particular Hobbit set from Lake Town there is a darker colored one, but I'm not sure if it's a silver colored one or not. There's different pieces like this that add a bit of detail on this like wheel piece, and there's a clear piece right here which would just give it the stability to stand up, and 3 legs there. I like it's because the color with the different dark bluish gray and light bluish gray, this is just able to be exposed because it fits, which is a nice use of the spring-loaded shooters. And I think this is a very nice design for a Ballista, but it's not really something you display. It doesn't look great on display. and you have nothing to shoot it at. So there's that. The next is my favorite build of this set, the speeder. So like all Lego speeders, this would be oversized, but I like it. It's like a bigger and more detailed design of like the speeders you see in battle packs. I think this reminds me of the Rebels set that came with a couple speeders. This just speeder design, and there's some detailing on the side, on each side there, which looks nice. Pieces like this, I guess, just to represent some dust and rust. I meant to say rust, but I guess dust too of stuff while they're going over the dunes of Tatooine. And there's these parts which look nice. The handles to control the speeder there too, which the Mandalorian can sit in. And these parts can go up and down. And here's a little carrier to put the child in. And it fits in there quite nice. And it looks cool. Oh, okay. I just took the head off Grogu. That's not great. There. Yeah, this is my favorite build of this set. But now I'll take a look at the minifigures. So there is 2 minifigures and then like the micro figure in this set. So the first one I'll take a look at is the child, or Grogu, which looks nice. This has come in 2 previous sets with the Razor Crest and the child buildable character. And this is, I like the look of this, using the baby piece and then a different molded head. It's a softer plastic there, so you could like bend the ears if you wanted to. And I know the hands are hard plastic. And there's a space for like a stud there, so the Mandalorian could carry the child. Or you could just put the child anywhere you want onto a stud and they would stay there. So the next minifigure of this set is the Tuscan Raider, which is a decent figure. It makes sense for the episode of the Mandalorian, which is this based on. I don't know if this is a new design or not. Like, I have multiple Tuscan Raiders, and I think it might be a little updated with some different lines and stuff in the torso printing, but it's not. It's a detailed figure. There's some back printing there, with a like belt there that continues onto the front, and some light printing there. The only part that I feel is different than a Tuscan Raider that I have now, I don't have the, I was going to say Luke's Landspeeder, but that has a Jawa, not a Tuscan Raider. Maybe there's some Tuscan Raiders. There wouldn't be Tuscan Raiders in the, I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. So the headpiece is always nice on the Tuscan Raider. It's quite detailed there, and it looks quite nice. There's the eyes there, the mouth, and these parts sticking out. And then the this piece, I forget the exact name, but I believe it's, like I said before, used for cleaning like bantha teeth, I believe. So that's nice, and Boba used it to squash some stormtrooper helmets. I like that scene of the show. The only part, yeah, like I said, is I believe is different is the hand colors. I don't remember the ones I have to have that hand color. So now here is, for me, the biggest reason I wanted to purchase this set, and it is the Mandalorian figure, which looks really good. I quite like this better than the previous version of the Mandalorian. My one has a bit of like scuffed printing there, and right there on the helmet. But since I expect this to come in a summer set later this year, just give the rumor set list, I would guess this appears in a later set, probably a quite better but more expensive set than this one. But one thing is really cool is that this is a $40 set, and you're getting such a detailed figure with some really cool arm printing there. And this one is just really cool. You have the Mudhorn signet, not super detailed, but you have the Mudhorn signet there, which is really cool. And this is just a really nice figure. And the silver, or in this case it would be Beskar, shines really good on the minifigure, which is nice because that's how you see it. In the show, the blaster, it's quite big, but it works. And there's a little small pistol there with a dark bluish gray type color cape. And yeah, there's some leg printing there. And that piece just connects with the hip piece. And yes, there is a bit of back printing there, but you don't see that if you have the cape taken off all the time. And the helmet looks quite nice with a black face, just like a black face, no detail on it. There's nothing on the face there. And the helmet looks nice. I like this helmet and this minifigure. So yeah, that was the Trouble on Tatooine set review. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.